Well, thank you. The awards tonight really are our way in AASHE of recognizing some of the very outstanding work that's being done by many of you. And unfortunately, we receive so many great nominations and have so few awards to give. But I do want to begin by first thanking all of you for the incredible work that we're finding going on out there. The sharing of that work is a critical part of what AASHE does, and it's important what all of you are doing. So thank you for all of the work that you're doing in campus sustainability. To begin our award ceremony, it's now my pleasure to ask to come to the podium my boss and my friend, the chair of the AASHE Board of Directors and the Dean of Undergraduate Studies at San Diego State University, Jeff Chase.
Good evening. It's really a pleasure to welcome you to this event tonight and to kick off this award ceremony. It's also a very great honor on my part to be here and to represent the AASHE Board, which is a terrific board that has done a great work, supported by a great executive director and a tremendous staff at AASHE. I trust you've had a fulfilling and energizing day. I have a sense of the energy just because of the energy in the room tonight, which is really palpable and wonderful to feel. I know that I speak for all of us at AASHE when I say that we learn from you. We learn from your commitment, your willingness to share your ideas, and share your ideas. Our members, all of you, as well as the people who couldn't be here with us tonight, the students, the staff, the faculty, and the administrators, are our most important asset. It is what makes this organization so incredibly strong. It's important to take time tonight to recognize and acknowledge the significant work that is being done and completed at our member colleges and universities. And to reinforce what Paul just said, there's an incredible amount of great work that's being accomplished. The judges for this year's awards were impressed with the submissions they received, and they received very many submissions. They had a difficult job to select a few winners, and I'm grateful for their time and for their work. The judges are listed on page 20 of your program, so if you have a minute to check that out, you can see who those are. And if they're here tonight, I would like to ask them to stand and be recognized. Are any of the judges for the award ceremony here tonight? Thank you. Before turning to the awards themselves, I want to make a few comments about the work you do. And I want to start by quoting the first couple of lines of a poem by Marge Piercy. The poem is called "To Be of Use." Her poem begins, "The people I love the best jump into work head first, without dallying in the shallows, and swim off with sure strokes almost out of sight." That seems to me to describe AASHE's membership perfectly, without dallying in the shallows and swimming off with sure strokes. But later in her poem, Marge Piercy goes on to notice that the work of the world is difficult. It's challenging. Getting things done takes effort. There are setbacks. There are moments, perhaps, of discouragement when we feel like we're not making progress quickly enough. But in spite of these difficulties, you, all of you in this room, and many others go on doing the work that needs to be done. And you do so, and you make a huge, important difference. That difference creates for you and for all of us moments of joy, moments of satisfaction, moments of completion and wholeness. And at the end of her poem, Marge Piercy says, "But the thing worth doing well done has a shape that satisfies, clean and evident." Your work on behalf of sustainability, I would say, has a shape that satisfies, that is clean and evident. This morning, when Jim Elder provided us with an update on sustainability legislation, He encouraged us to take time to step back, to look at the larger scope of the project in which we're all engaged. I too think this is important, and I think it's something we need to remind ourselves to do on a regular basis. We would do well to measure our success not only personally on our own campus, but collectively, broadly, nationally, and internationally. When you run into stumbling blocks, as we all do, remember that sharing those are important. We all learn from each other. And when the successes do come, whether they are yours or a colleague's or in other institutions, celebrate them because they enrich us all. We often hear that higher education does not move quickly or easily, but your work and your presence here are indications that something truly significant is underway. And therefore, the world is changing. AASHE is one of many organizations dedicated to sustainability. And today, we mark our 5-year anniversary, and there are more than 2,000 people at this conference. That is remarkable. You are making a difference, not only in being here, but in the daily work you undertake, as hard, as difficult, as joyful, and as satisfying as that is. Higher education is not today where it was 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, or 20 years ago. And although we still have much to do, as John Talmadge says, think of sustainability as an infinite game in which the point is not to win. Although we have much to do, you are making a difference as we strive to build a more just and sustainable society and a better world for everyone. Thank you for your work. Please give yourselves a round of applause. On to the awards. This year we are awarding 2 student awards, one for campus leadership and one for campus sustainability research. In addition, we'll be awarding 2 new awards, the Best Campus Case Study Award and the Oops Award for honest disclosure of lessons learned. It is now my pleasure to introduce one of our other board members to the podium, Erica Koselleck, who is an AASHE Board Director member of the Conference Program Committee, and a graduate student at Duke University to present the Student Leadership Award and the Student Research Award. Erica?
Good evening. This year's Student Sustainability Leadership Award is Terrell Davis from Delaware State University. Terrell has demonstrated outstanding and unique contributions to campus sustainability through his efforts to catalyze, inspire, and organize sustainability initiatives at Delaware State. Through his initiative, a Green Ambassadors program was created that has served as the foundation for growing sustainability on his campus and through the local, state, and national community. The Green Ambassadors program includes students who participate and serve in the Student Government Association, Minorities in Agricultural, Natural Resources, and Related Sciences, Residence Hall Association, and Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Terrell's efforts are uniting and inspiring a diverse population to embrace sustainable practices through campus and community organizing that includes education, opportunities for student involvement, and catalyzing his campus administration to embrace sustainability. This award recognizes his tireless efforts and vision to create a sustainable world that balances environmental, economic, and social factors. It is my great pleasure to present the Student Sustainability Leadership Award to Terrell Davis. Terrell is unable to be here tonight, so Vita Pickram, Associate Vice President for Development, has accepted on his behalf. This year's Student Research on Campus Sustainability Award winner is Dallas Scott from Tufts University. Dallas's paper, Shifting from Saying to Doing, evaluation of an environmental course designed to create environmental change agents provides a framework for taking information and translating it into effective action. The paper presents an insightful and comprehensive look at what it takes to become change makers for a better world and can serve as an important perspective for Green Campus activists. Dallas evaluated a semester-long environmental course designed to enable students to become environmental change agents. 16 undergraduate students self-selected into the program course, which integrated social science-focused materials with environmental literacy. 15 undergraduate students who have self-selected into a traditional environmental course constituted the comparison group. Environmental literacy, environmental attitudes, environmental responsibility, self-efficacy, critical thinking, and environmental civic engagement were measured by a survey at the start of the semester and again at the end. Students in the program course showed increases in environmental attitudes and civic engagements. Students in the comparison group did not. This study showed that empowerment is an important factor in environmental education and enables students with the aptitude to act on their environmental concerns. Congratulations, Dallas.
I'd like to start by recognizing the winners in our Best Campus Case Study category. Our judges found 2 outstanding case studies and so tonight they were unable to decide between them which was the winner, and so we'll be making 2 awards in this category. Each of these projects had different qualities that each made them exemplary and worthy of recognition. The first case study comes from the University of Northern British Columbia and is entitled Integrating Teaching, Research, and Operational Sustainability, Utilization of Bioenergy at UNBC. This case study describes the installation by UNBC of Canada's first university-owned wood pellet heating system. The project showcases the use of bioenergy as a sustainable, carbon-neutral energy source. However, beyond the operational function, the case study describes the use of the facility as a valuable demonstration site for teaching and interdisciplinary research. Additionally, UNBC worked to ensure strong community engagement on the project, resulting in increased awareness and acceptance of bioenergy. As one of our case study judges put it, quote, UNBC's case study serves as an excellent model for operation and academic collaboration, a challenge for many campuses. This case study also illustrates the multiple cascading benefits that can occur when the community is engaged with the academic and operational goals of a campus. Congratulations, University of Northern British Columbia. We have Our second case study comes from Harvard University and is entitled Phillips Brooks House Student Weatherization Project. This case study describes the collaboration that took place between the Office of Sustainability, the Phillips Brooks House Association, the Student Environmental Action Committee, and the Faculty of Arts and Sciences Green Program to have over 50 students improve the energy efficiency of the Phillips Brooks House in Harvard Yard. The primary goal of the project was to engage students and to help them feel empowered to make a positive change on their campus. Of the nearly 40 energy conservation measures identified for the building, More than 20 were selected on the basis that they could be safely and effectively implemented with student labor. The awards judges were impressed with the excellent lessons learned in this case study and the replicability of this project. Due to the thoroughness of this case study, other institutions interested in implementing a similar project will be able to easier anticipate potential issues and save time. Congratulations, Harvard. Our final award is also a new award, and this goes to a case study for a project that did not necessarily go as planned. The OOPS Award for Honest Disclosure of Lessons Learned goes to a case study entitled Single Stream Recycling versus Dual Stream, submitted by the University of Colorado at Boulder. In its case study, CU Boulder describes a new single stream recycling program it tested in its residence hall and family housing courts as part of a partnership between facilities and housing. CU hoped that the added convenience would invigorate participation among the nearly 7,000 residents that live on campus. After a thorough analysis of the levels of recovered materials and the final and financial impacts, CU decided to suspend its test and institute an expanded dual stream recycling system instead. Lessons learned, and tonight, lessons shared. Thank you and congratulations, CU Boulder.
Oops.
Congratulations to all of our winners and to all of you who are nominated for awards. We are learning a lot from all of you and are proud of your efforts. We're very proud of the way that the information that we're learning from you becomes part of the AASHE Resources Center and becomes part of the information that you're able to share with one another and learn from one another about how to do these projects. So thank you for all of you who competed in the awards program.